Hi guys, it's Tamina here. So I wanted to talk about, because since you all know that I sold my old car and I got my mum's old car, which is now my new car, I wanted to talk about my anxiety because you all know that I suffer with car anxiety, and obviously getting a new car is going to affect me, which wouldn't affect any other person, but definitely would affect me because I do have car anxiety. It's a different concept, it's a different vehicle, different feeling, it drives different, so yeah. So I just wanted to do an update on that. Now, overall, my anxiety has been pretty, it's been amazing actually, it's been pretty good. With my mum's car, with my old car, obviously I had a lot of anxiety attacks in it. I think once you have one anxiety attack, it just, sorry, my phone's ringing. Yeah, sorry, my phone just rang. Yeah, so in my mum's car, I have not had anxiety attack. I feel good in it. I'm feeling really confident in it. I've been feeling really good, so fingers crossed that it just stays that way. But yeah, so I just wanted to update that. Also wanted to talk about anxiety in general. I think this is a topic that you could just talk about forever. I think anxiety with people, myself with anxiety, I push through things. So, I feel my anxiety is getting better, but your anxiety doesn't get better on its own. You've got to put some work into it. Being fearful of stuff is part of anxiety, and I totally understand it. People that don't have anxiety do not understand, and it really peeves me off when people say that they've got anxiety and their class of anxiety is being stressed about something or being worried about something. That's not physical symptoms. That's mentally worrying, which I'm not saying that it's not a big thing, but I mean, when it turns into physical symptoms, that's when it starts to get scary. Sorry. So, anxiety is crippling. So, saying you can't do something, it means that you cannot do it. Literally, your body will not let you, your mind will not let you do it. And if you do push to do it, then things happen to me, I get depersonalization, which means that I feel like I'm not in control of my surroundings, and I think that's the worst one with driving. When I'm driving and I get that, it feels like I'm not in control. I feel like I'm just kind of floating along in the car, and then I start to panic, and then I want to pull over. Everything's just too much. I kind of freeze. I can't talk. I can't move. It's crippling. It's literally crippling. It's not as easy as, oh, just get over it, get in the car and drive. Just go out to places, just talk to people, it's not like that. And I wish it was as easy as that. It's not. It's extreme fear. Your body reacts in a way that it shouldn't. And once when I was seeing a counsellor or a social worker, whatever she was helping me through some things. She said to me, what happens when you have anxiety is your brain actually goes down to a baby's brain. So you literally just functioning. So you're breathing, and sometimes you don't even breathe properly. So everything goes down to just standard, so you're just breathing, you're not even aware, your senses are just cut down to nothing, or they're extremely heightened. So all logic's just out the window, all logical. Pulling yourself together, breathing techniques, all this kind of crap that they reckon works is full of shit. It's all got to do with your mind and steps. You're going to have a million anxiety attacks where you feel like dying, you can't breathe, you feel like something bad's going to happen. But each time you push through that, and that's what I do, I push through it and think, okay, last time I felt like this, last time I felt like I was going to faint, I was going to die, and I didn't. Last time I felt like I was going to vomit and poo myself, and I didn't. So I just kind of pushed through that. And then once that anxiety attack's over, I I've done it. I've pushed through it, and it's over. But it's not fun pushing through it. It's never going to be fun. But I mean, I've gotten to a point now where I'm getting better, and I can see the difference in myself, and that's because one, I've pushed myself, and people around me have pushed me. Darren has pushed me like so much. If I can't drive somewhere, he'll be like, no, no, get in the car, you're going, which is like, it's tough love, and that's helped me. I need that, and me saying, no, no, I can't do it, like, you literally don't understand, I can't get in the car, isn't not good enough for him because he doesn't understand, but it's helped me in the end, so, which is really good. But I feel that if I never sat through all my anxiety attacks and pushed through them instead of running from them and staying in the safe zone, I wouldn't be where I'm at. If it would be so much easier for me just to stay at home and not have a license, or not drive anywhere, or not go out and mingle, or not go out to do the food shopping, or drop the kids off at school, or go to swimming lessons, all that kind of stuff would be so much easy. Just sit at home and be safe in my little bubble. But that's not me, and it's not me. Before I had anxiety, I was bubbly. I would go do everything. I was not afraid of anything. I just used to hop in the car and drive. And so I think by me not being in my safe zone, it's definitely helped me. Like, you've got to get, anxiety is not going to get better on its own. Like, you can take all the medication in the world, but you need to try. Like, you need to try. And I know it's hard. Like, believe me, I know it's hard. You need to try, like, baby steps. Like, if you've got people around you that love you and support you, have them with you. Like, if you've got car anxiety, have them next to you and say, okay, I'm going to drive up the road, or I'm going to drive to the shop, and you're going to be with me, and if I get too bad, then I know I can pull over and you can take over. If you have social anxiety, have someone with you. Make little goals. Go into the shop. Say to the person next to you, okay, I can't do this. Go back out. And you just keep on trying until, you're further and further along, to the point where you're not really thinking about it. It's kind of, you're retraining your brain to do the things that you've always done up until a certain point that's changed you, and put fear in that place. Well, you've got to build that up to positive things. So replace that with positive things. So my mum's car, it's a new car. I think of my mum, I know it's a safe car, so that's all positive things. If I have anything negative attached to that, I'm going to have an anxiety attack for sure. So you just got to keep on doing it, and each time you have a positive experience, your brain's going to remember, okay, when I done this, when I walked into this store, I was okay and it felt good. But if you don't try, you're never ever going to know, and you're just going to have that experience, the bad experience of when you did walk into a shop and you had a massive anxiety attack. And if you do have an anxiety attack, you're going to have one. You're going to have one regardless. So what I'm saying is, just hang in there. Like, it's not easy. I'm no expert, but I can only tell you of what I've dealt with. And yeah, so it's not an easy thing at all. I know a lot of people, or people that I know of, that get anxiety over, like, death or news events or stuff like that, which would be extremely scary. Like, I remember when I was a kid and I used to hear stuff on the news, and I'd get beside myself, like, to the point where I was sick. And I could say probably it was anxiety. And, people get triggered off by all sorts of things. Like, it can be anything. Like, it's those weirdest things. Like, even, like, car anxiety is just such a weird thing. Like, if I was to hear it and never suffered it, I'd be like, what? Like, it's a car. Like, are you afraid of, like, crashing and dying? Like, I'm not afraid of that. I'm not afraid of crashing the car. I'm not afraid of anything like that. I'm not afraid of crashing and dying in a car. But it's something that's associated with the car. I think because you're in control of a vehicle, and if something happens to you while you're driving, like an anxiety attack, I think your judgment would be impaired, so therefore you start to freak out. It's just weird. anxiety is just a weird thing. It's just impending. It's like a fault in us, people that have anxiety. Your body triggers off this like alarm of, you know, danger, danger, and there's no danger to be seen. There's no danger around you. There's nothing happening to you, but your body is setting off signals saying that you're in complete danger. And this is where most people just stay in their safe zone because they don't want to feel that anymore. So yeah, so I'm going to end this vlog here. I just wanted to let you guys know that things are being great for me in the car. And yeah, so hopefully things are just keep on getting better for me. You know, every now and then, like, anxiety never goes. You're always going to have a bad day eventually. But for now, I've been doing really great. I'm very proud of myself. I'm very lucky to have the people around me to push me and a loving family. So go check out our other videos, and I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog again about anxiety, and I'll see you for our next video. Bye guys.